Yeah, g'day all. I'm back up in the hills here. I'm working this little gully. It's a very steep gully. You see, it's hard to see maybe. There's a few little workings here. Not a lot. Yeah, it's just sort of small little gully, and anything from the surrounding hills has sort of accumulated in here. It looks pretty grassy and not very exciting, but there's some good wash underneath. You'll see this sort of, there's quartz and good looking stuff here. So yeah, just through those trees over there, I've got a faint signal. It's only a couple of inches down, and yeah, it was a little nugget. So right there, yeah, it's probably about 0.2 maybe. Now I've got a signal just in there, and again it sounded like it was on the surface, but the Z can do that. It sounds sort of fairly shallow, but it's actually a bit deeper. I'll show you where I had my steel phase set up. So mode 2, filter 1. I normally run filter 2, but filter 1 because I've got my sensitivity on the Z down on 6 or 7. So the Z is quite stable. So I've turned the filter to 1 just to give me that little bit extra clarity. But I'll just turn the volume up because I'm just on headphones here. Yeah, other than that, I'm pretty much in standard settings. High yield difficult, low smoothing, semi-auto, threshold 27. Yeah, and the machine's running fairly nice and stable, so kind of excited this might be a little bit bigger one, but we shall see. Well, another dig and it was out. Looks like a hot rock, but it's a nugget. Totally coated. Might be very hard to see any gold through the camera. So I'll give it a clean and see if we can see a bit of gold on it. It's got a bit of weight to it. About 0.8, 0.9. Yeah, hopefully you can see a bit of gold there. There's a bit of it coming through. It's an ugly looking specie, so that'll get a little acid wash and probably come up looking pretty nice. Well, it's late in the day. Grabbed the SDC just for a bit of fun. Look at the targets. Now, I'd given up on this spot, thinking there's nothing left. Unbelievable. And one nugget. So yeah, what can I say? 3 bits, but it's not easy. You got to work at it and keep digging. But I've had a great day. Yeah, g'day all. Out again here in the hills, just working this little gully here. There used to be a creek here, but it's been taken over by grass and sorts of other growth, as you can see. But if you walk along it, you do see little, I wouldn't say they're old-timer diggings, but there's little depressions here and there of where the watercourse used to go. And if you can poke in between the grass, you can see some wash. So yeah, I've been walking up along here with the 19 because the ground does have quite a bit of depth to it. Now, just up on those slopes there, over the years I have pinged, not a lot, but bits up to 5 grams. Sort of a spot that gives up a piece every now and again, but you don't get gold all the time. But you know, I've been coming here since the GP Extreme days, and there's really not a lot of targets left. You know, you're doing well if you dig a couple of bullets. So anything that's left is deep. So perfect ground for the 19. Anyway, I'll just come in here. Initially thought just under that little skinny log there, I thought someone had dug a detector hole, but it was just as the water's coming down and it's fallen over that log and it's gouged out a little hole, and I swept my 19 just across it and got a faint signal, and you can see the ground, there's quite a lot of topsoil, and then about here it starts to become gravelly and bits of quartz like this coming out, and right at the bottom of the hole you'll see change of colour, and that was just a little layer of clay. And once I dug that out, the target was out, and much to my surprise, bloody nice bit of gold. Pretty big, but quite thin, as you can see. Very, very thin, so not a lot of weight to it. But yeah, beautiful. We'll keep going and see what we can find. Settings, I'm just on sensitivity 10, volume 10, general difficult, and low smoothing. There's the little creek, and there's my hole, and I've just come up here about 2 meters, well 3 meters, and got a faint signal. Almost didn't stop. I was coming around this stump here and my coil was a bit erratic. Anyway, I heard something, I slowed down, I heard a signal, flicked it into high yield, and it sharpened up. That's just through my headphones. So yeah, hopefully it's more gold. Nose luck. Looks like a air rifle slug or something.